All right, bookworms. Let's look at my latest collection from Goodwill. Strengths Finder 2.0 from Gallup and Tom Rath. Discover your Clifton strengths. Don Clifton, father of strengths psychology. This includes the Clifton Strengths Assessment. To help people uncover their talents, Gallup introduced the first version of its online assessment, Strengths Finder. Gallup unveils the new and improved version of its popular assessment, language of 34 themes, and much more. While you can read this book in one setting, you'll use it as a reference for decades. Strengths. Discover your strengths. Oh, Clifton strengths. All right. 13 things mentally strong people do. Amy Morin. Kick bad mental habits and toughen yourself up. A quote by Inc. Take back your power, embrace change, face your fears, and train your brain for happiness and success. Master your mental strength. Revolutionary new strategies that work for everyone, from homemakers to soldiers and teachers and CEOs. 13 things mentally strong people do. No drama discipline. This Daniel Siegel. No Drama Discipline. He has several childhood books. One of them's The Brainchild. Don't quote me on that, but let's see here. I'm sure it says The Whole Brainchild. Yes. Okay. So, pioneering experts behind the best-selling The Whole Brainchild. So this is No Drama Discipline. A New York Times bestseller, The Whole Brain Way to Calm the Chaos and Nurture Your Child's Developing Mind. I feel like this is a really good read for any parent. I think it's a good read for adults prior to being a parent, just to perhaps better understand things in your childhood, or things that could have been prevented, or things, I love to read. You don't call yourself a bookworm for nothing. Okay. This says, from the authors of 101 Questions Children Ask About God. So apparently this one came first. This one is 102 questions children ask about the Bible. I've got both of these the same day, same Goodwill. So 101 questions children ask about God. How did God create the earth from nothing? With answers, by the way. That's important. Yeah, you could publish all the questions and never an answer. This is from, it's got a collection. There are 5 authors. Will Hoyt, Veerman, Osborne, Galvin, and Lucas. Let's just go to one question. Let's see what it says. The word dress. Oh, no. The question. What did Adam and Eve dress the land with? The answer. The word dress that is used in some Bible versions means take care of or tend. So when God told Adam and Eve to dress the land, he was telling them to take care of the rest of his creation. It has a key verse, related verses, and then a little note to parents. 101 questions children ask about God. More books. And then the 102 questions children ask about the Bible. Same 5 contributors, authors there. Will Hoyt, Veerman, Osborne, Galvin, and Lucas. And let's just read one. Let's go to the very first one. What is a Bible? That's a good question. The answer: the Bible is God's message to us. Actually, the Bible is not just one book, but a collection of many books that have been put together. It came to be called the book because it is so important, because it is God's book. The word Bible means book. The Bible serves as an instructional manual for living God's way. It tells us what's right and what's wrong. It has many stories and lessons that He wants us to know. The Bible tells us about God and Jesus and how we are supposed to live. You can look in the Bible to find out what God wants you to do. Key verse, related verses, and related questions. 102 questions children ask about the Bible. All right. Design Basics Index. I can't say enough how the world is full of so much knowledge and books. I like to have books in hand. I understand this is the technological age. I still like to have my books right here. I don't want to look at a screen all the time. Graphic Designer's Guide to Designing Effective Compositions, Selecting Dynamic Components, and Developing Creative Concepts. I always want to expand my knowledge in everything. So, Design Basics Index. It sounds good. It's a Jim Cross. I love a lot. Colored pictures, wonderful. I'm a visual learner. Reading, like to have it in a. I like to look at things. I like things in color. So, not very big. I thought this was interesting. Teach yourself how to learn. Look at that. Were you ever taught how to learn? Are you finding it hard to adjust to the demands of college? If not in college, are you having difficulty adjusting to the demands of your current stage of education? You know what? I believe that throughout our life, we should always be in a state of education, constantly learning, growing. Teach yourself how to learn. Authors Sandra Yancey McGuire and Stephanie McGuire. Very interesting. Strategies you can use to ace any course at any level. Creating, evaluating, analyzing, applying, understanding, remembering. Teach yourself how to learn. Nostalgic, look at this. Defensive driving course for a professional truck driver. It's a driver's notebook for the National Safety Council. Let's see, 1986. Isn't it sad that 1986 is vintage? Nostalgic? Wasn't that just the other day? Defensive driving course for a professional truck driver. The T.C. Gilchrist is the president of the National Safety Council. And he has a nice little welcome message. Let's see. Let's just look here. Unit 6, Passing and Being Passed. Woohoo! Stay right of your lifeline. Good care. Overtaking another vehicle leaves the driver open to several different problems. The head-on crash, a sideways collision, being forced off the road, or having to leave the roadway to prevent a crash. Here are some of the problems of passing and being passed. The straightaway. Being passed. Let them pass safely. The curve. The mathematics of time and distance required to make a pass. I wonder if this is still taught. Ooh, the Uncyclopedia. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. I love that. Gideon, hi. Hey, hi. Hey, hi. Gideon, hi. Gideon, hey. Either way, interesting. 19 euphemisms for dying. How to open an oyster. Elvis Presley statistics. Ooh, Elvis Presley statistics. 26 political assassinations. Interesting. The labors of Hercules. There are but 5 of the miscellany captured in this mesmerizing handbook of knowledge. Lose yourself in the encyclopedia's wild and delightful pages. When you resurface, you'll have gained a new regard for varied interests and achievements of the human race. Very interesting. Everything you never knew you wanted to know. The Uncyclopedia by Hi. Gideon, hey, hi. Writing science. How to write papers that get funded. And proposals. How to write papers and proposals that get funded. Get cited. Joshua Shamel. As a scientist, you're a professional writer. Your career is built on successful proposals and papers. I'm sure you had to write several while obtaining that education. Success isn't defined by getting papers into print, but getting them into the reader's consciousness. Writing science is built upon the idea that successful science writing tells a story, and it uses the insight to discuss how to write more effectively. Integrating lessons from other genres of writing and years of experience as author, reviewer, and editor, Joshua Shamel shows scientists and students how to present their research in a way that is clear and it will maximize reader comprehension. Writing science. I bet this has changed a lot. Let's see what's the 2012, and that has been 10 years ago. Can you believe it? 10 years ago. All right. Let's see. How many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 books at a time will do it. Don't worry. I have a lot more coming up, so stay tuned.